I always tell the story of like, there's this fun representative, and I like her because she's a little chubby and she beats up her husband.
Oh.
And Katie Porter, she's in Orange County, California.
Okay.
Katie Porter is a Democrat congresswoman from Orange County who physically abuses her husband. And she's the one with the whiteboard. If you've ever seen this, she brings like Jamie Dimon from Chase Manhattan. He'll come in.
Okay.
And she goes, "Can I ask you a question, Mr. Diamond?" And she breaks down his salary and how much he earns. And then she breaks down the salary of like a teller.
The same way she breaks down her
Here
husband.
she goes. This is what she's famous about, right?
Wow.
She throws a couple of cookies down the hatch. And then she goes into, as I've done, a couple of cookies. So this is a character I do, by the way. This isn't me. This is a character. She goes in and she goes, "Hey, you're fucking everyone over." And she does it on a whiteboard. She goes, "Here's how you're screwing everyone over." And they all take it. It's a show. It's fun. It goes on Twitter. It goes on YouTube. It means nothing. It does nothing. They get in their chat. Jamie Dimon looks at somebody and goes, "Can we kill her? Can we do something?
Yeah.
Can we experiment with like an exploding cookie or something? How do we get her?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a show. They know that this is never going to impact them because at the end of the day, this is more of a show. They come in for a public scolding.
This is like give the people their pound of flesh,
Yes.
and then we get to continue to hoard wealth and pillage and everything.
I'll take it. Everybody goes, "Oh, he got fucking demolished.
Yeah,
he got
I did.
wrecked."
Talk about, you'll talk about like the White House roast or whatever, where the president is like, "Yo, you have to come eat these jokes." For them, it's like, you have to come eat this shit, and we all feel a little bit better, and then you can go and continue to plunder.
Because we don't really
wrecked.
want change.
Yeah.
We just want to see them be publicly
We just
flogged.
want a mom. She's a mom. It's mom energy. And she's up there being like, you know.
Yeah, you scolded
lied,
that rich guy.
You lied to
Yeah.
me. You had the party. I said you shouldn't have a party. You said it was going to be 4 people, but you know what it was? It wasn't 4 people.
Yeah.
And then you stole $3 billion.
Yeah, we feel like he's not getting away with it, and then he'll continue to get away with it.
And then, and then you go, "Mom, I'm really sorry. It's like hard. It's like hard to be a kid. It's like hard. Like other people from other schools are coming. I just want them to like me. And it's very hard. I don't understand. You don't get it. You know, Dad's never around." And she's like, "Well, none of that's an excuse." You go, "I know, Mom, but I'm doing the best I can." And she's like, "Fine." And then she's like, "All right, here's a couple of $100. You know, go on the ski trip." That's all it is. It's a fun.
So Zuckerberg got to show up for that shit.
He's got to show up and get spanked.
Everybody got to get spanked.
He's got to get spanked, and then he goes back into the cryo chamber, the jiu-jitsu mountain he's on. So they show up, and they send Big Mama out. Big Mama comes in.
honey boo boo.
Big Mama comes in, and she gives everybody a spank. It goes right to the whiteboard. She goes right to the whiteboard. And by the way, this is what Russia hasn't figured out.
Right.
Putin should just sit down. They bring out Big Mama. She draws Navalny on the whiteboard. She goes, "What did you do?" And he just sheepishly sits there.
That's true.
And Russia is an old society. They have not figured out stagecraft in the way that America has. We have these really fun, brilliant, Hollywood-style ways to make people feel like things are changing. Russia doesn't do any of that. They just blow up planes and kill people. It's old school. They just don't understand. There's a bunch of guys in a room. They go, "What are we going to do?" And we're like, "We got an Orange County mom. She spanks everybody, and then we keep the party going." In Russia, they don't have that. Russia, they can't bring in some woman from Minsk who's like, "Oh, they go, let's blow the plane up. Just blow the plane. Get the poison. We have all this poison. Just poison it."
Does she know she's an actor in the theater?
No, she thinks she's doing a great job.
Oh, you don't think she knows?
No, she thinks she's doing a great job.
Thing.
No, this is the beauty of it all. This is the beauty of it all.
Everybody thinks they're a hero.
Everyone thinks they're a hero.
Jamie's a hero for getting spanked.
Yeah.
She's a hero for
She's a hero. Everybody's a hero. She comes in. She gets up. She has her egg white omelet. She's only lying to herself. She gets in. She gets in a minivan. Goes over to Washington, D.C. She gets in there, you know what I mean? Has a keto, one of those, those keto peanut butter cups. She goes, it's actually, my body's running on. So she comes in, she sits down, and then this is like, it's go time. The cameras are on her, and she's ready. And it's a beautiful thing to watch, and it means nothing. Nothing ever happens. And like, literally, they'll pass a law where they're like, "You're evicting someone in 60 days. You're giving them 65. you're giving them 5 extra days before the sheriffs go in there. That's like the most that ever happens.
Slow clap.
It's like if Bernie Sanders, everyone's like, yeah. If Bernie Sanders would have been elected, he would have fought for 4 years. He would have gone up there, all the speeches. At the end, he would have gotten like free community college for a year. That's all he would have got. And it would have been like a big victory. Everybody would have been like, wow, this is amazing. And he'd go, you have the right to go to community college. Now that regular college means nothing, you have the right to go to community college for 1 year for free. You know, that's like, it's a brilliant, the way it's all set up. It's kind of, you got to watch it and you got to go, this is fun.
Yes, it's theater. And we need the theater.
We need the theater. Russia doesn't have it. A lot of countries don't have it.
What is it? The exhaust or whatever. You got to let the...
Yeah, you got to burn off the fumes.
You got to burn off the fumes. And we need that. We're
People
angry.
get mad. They get angry. They go, these banks, we know they're screwing us over.
Money. They're raising
the
my
money.
Mortgage.
I can't believe this. And then they're like, but let's see what Big Mama says. And then she just lays it out.
Doesn't she?
Yeah.
She just lays it out. She's been real peep on Israel, though. She's not. She's not.
If you're not playing Prize Picks and you're playing fantasy sports, make the switch. Fantasy's a pain in the ass. You know it. You got to set your lineups every week. If one of your players gets injured, you got to adjust everything. You got to be there for a draft. It's so time consuming. Prize Picks is so easy. Daily fantasy app. And most importantly, if you go to prizepicks.com, they will match your initial deposit up to $100 if you use the promo code Schulz. That means if you put in $100, they will give you $100 for free. Look at that. Happy just perked up hearing about $100 free. All right? All you got to do is pick 2 to 6 players every game, anytime, any day that you want to. And if they win, or if they go more or less than their Prize Picks projection, you can win up to 25x your money on any entry. For example, tonight you got Mikal Bridges getting more than 24.5 points. Pick more. If you got Mikal Bridges getting less than 10 rebounds, you pick less. There you go. You just did it. I just did a prize pick for you. So it's that simple, guys. Do it on any sport you want. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, PGA, college football. They even did the World Cup of cricket. I did that back there when I went to that fucking disaster of a final where India lost. Guys, prizepicks.com, promo code Schulz. Get on there. It's super fun.